John Avenger once again. I'm glad to come back. I haven't done a video for like 3 days, so this is going to be a defending video. I haven't done one of these, I think, in a while, so this video is brought to you by Cracker Jacks, the original peanuts and popcorn. I'm going to just eat some of this while I do my defending. This is defending Joss Whedon. Yeah, the man that brought us that beautiful movie, the first Avengers, and that beautiful movie that's right behind me. Right there. Yeah, I know that a lot of people have been giving him crap on Twitter and, been giving him death threats about, the whole situation with Black Widow and, it's sexist. Yeah, what I gotta say to it is a bunch of crap. People need to leave him alone. I'm glad he left Marvel, not because, he made a bad movie, because he did not make a bad movie. He had to rush the production of that movie because, one was because Scarlett Johansson was pregnant while doing the second film, and considering the stuff that she does in the film, that is freaking awesome that she was able to do all that, and with the help of some stunt doubles in the sequel. So, it's sexist because Black Widow is she's a monster because she can't have kids. I'm like, why? How is that sexist? How? I don't get it. These feminists need to shut the fuck up, seriously, because they don't know what they're talking about. They're like, oh, a woman, he just makes women strong because they have guns or they have powers or whatever. I'm like, no, the women are strong in these movies because Whedon knows how to write a strong woman. And he knows how to direct a strong woman. And he knows how to have a woman be taken seriously by not being, oh, they're a damsel in distress. No. Just because Black Widow at the end of Avengers 2 is on top of Hulk and and she's helping and he's helping her, it doesn't mean she's a freaking damsel in distress. Give me a break. She's not like the girl in AVP. Oh, I broke a nail. I'm like, no. I mean, Whedon deserves all the credit that he gets. This movie, the production was rushed, and I don't blame the things that were cut out of the film. I blame Kevin Feige, that idiot that's the producer at Marvel. He's a douchebag. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Cutting, like, the movie, it could have been 3 hours, and I would have seen the whole film because I loved it so much. All this thing is a bunch of crap. They have to leave him alone. Leave Joss Whedon alone. He graced us with a great movie. That movie right there. The first one. That movie would have been nothing if he had not directed and written it, because it wouldn't have had the humor, and it wouldn't have fleshed out the characters, and it wouldn't have been as epic as it was, especially at the end. The sequel, he was the one that cast James Spader. Without him, I think the movie would have had a forgettable villain. And he put another strong woman in the movie, Scarlet Witch, who is awesome at the end. So, played by Elizabeth Olsen. So, lay off of the freaking hatred and sexism. Oh, he's sexist. Yeah. So many movies are more sexist, like The Other Woman that came out last year with Cameron Diaz. That's a sexist movie. That's portraying women in a weak fashion. That they need a man to do everything for them. No. In Avengers, Black Widow and Scarlet Witch do things on their own. Even Maria Hill, Kobe Smulders, she doesn't always need a man to save her. Or you want a bad example? Yeah, I mean, you want a good example of a weak woman character or sexist character? That would be Mila Kunis in Jupiter Ascending. She can't do anything in that movie without Channing Tatum saving her. And I haven't even seen the movie yet, but I've heard that's what happens. She's not strong at all. That's sexist, making your lead woman weak. I mean, I've always found Mila Kunis is not the strongest actress anyway. So, but anyway, Whedon needs to be left alone. He did a great job with Avengers and Avengers 2, and the Russos are gonna bring it home. Stop doubting. You people on the internet make a big deal out of every freaking thing. I should be upset because once again, another British actor is the front runner to play Spider-Man, and I'm not really for that. I mean, I like Asher Butterfield. He was good in Hugo. I haven't seen Ender's Game, but I heard he was decent in that. But I don't want another British Spider-Man. I mean, come on now. What is with this Hollywood being so lazy? They can't cast an American anymore. But anyway, this was a defending video. I love Joss Whedon. I'm going to go back and watch his old stuff that he wrote. directed, etc. I want to see Serenity. Much to do about nothing. I don't care. The guy is a super talent. Hold on. I don't want to get crumbs on the camera. This guy deserves a lot of credit. He had a vision. He decided to make an ensemble film that worked, and it's the third highest grossing movie of all time. And there's no doubt the sequel's going to make just as much. He did a great job. He's not a hack director like M. Night Shyamalan or Michael Bay or freaking Olivia Megaton, that douchebag that can't even direct an action movie to save his life. He hasn't done one good movie, and this guy did two great ones. So, haters, you can suck on this little figurine of I have a Joss Whedon that I got last year. He did a great job. I didn't hate Avengers 2. I don't know why some people said that the movie's one of the worst sequels ever. Really? In this coming from a year where we got Paul Blart 2 and Hot Tub Time Machine 2, and even though Paul Blart 2, I want to check it out once. So it's not going to kill me. And a summer where we're going to have freaking Terminator Genesis. Yeah, give me a break. That's going to be much worse. Age of Ultron was freaking phenomenal. You don't like the film, that's fine, but saying Whedon is a sexist and he's a pig and he doesn't and you know, forcing him to leave Twitter, people are assholes and they need to lay off. I love the guy. I think he's a very talented writer and director. I hope he does big things in the future. Marvel, you know, you've lost your balls when it comes to losing a guy like Joss Whedon. You're lucky you got the Russos. If it wasn't for them, I would be very concerned about Infinity War. But since they did a great job with Winter Soldier, there's no doubt in my mind that they're going to bring it home. And the third movie is going to be epic. Those two parts are going to be good. They're going to make me splooge all over the place. I know that's a weird image, but hey, it's my opinion and my thoughts, my webcam, my channel. I'm going to say what's on my mind because I haven't talked on the camera for 3 days. So anyway, take that for what you will. And I'm not just speaking as a fanboy. I saw Cabin in the Woods, and even though it was a bad movie, I don't blame Whedon for it because it was like right after the writer's strike, and the movie was delayed for many years. It wasn't even released until 2012 because it was made in like 2009 when Chris Hemsworth wasn't even famous yet. And besides that, the movie could have been good if they had just kept didn't have the downbeat ending and it had more horror in it. Because at least that movie had likable characters. Some movies nowadays don't. Oh, there's a mosquito. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm sick of people leaving them death threats and nasty comments. They're just assholes. Some people just don't know how to let things go. They let things be. Things are the way they are, man. There's some things you just can't change. So take that with a grain of salt. I will talk to you guys next time. Hopefully, I'll probably review a film. Maybe I'll go back and review some of the Marvel films that I've seen over the years since, with Iron Man all the way to, like, Guardians of the Galaxy, because I haven't really reviewed those films yet. I want to make May and June, Marvel month or so. Yeah, probably in June, because May is, like, halfway through, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and liking and giving me comments. That's always welcome here. You know me, I'm not going to stand for assholes this year because, a lot of things have happened this year, but, I keep going, man. I'm like the Energizer Bunny of YouTube. So see you guys next time.